her soul, your role. Cause the devil is a lie. Hey. I'm telling you the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. Some things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey. Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. So Derrick James gets snuffed for the WBC. And as I told you guys in many videos, man, I tell you guys this all the time, and y'all not gonna listen to me. Y'all not gonna believe me, but they don't tell you nigga to your face anymore. They just gonna take what you rightfully deserve, man, and they gonna make you earn them extra $2 an hour. You know what I mean? They gonna make you earn your respect. You know what I mean? Oh man, I looked at them fighters and I was like, damn. You know what I mean? Some fighters, some trainers only had one fighter. You know what I mean? And Earl Spence was in Fight of the Year and he won. Jamel Charlo knocked out Cota and knocked out Tony Harrison in the same year, defending those belts. And I'm just gonna call a spade, man. Yeah, fighters, trainers, promoters, fans, y'all better stop like this shit is fair. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't even get nominated. hey, you can't help but laugh. You know what I mean? You genuinely can't help but laugh because you see the writing on the wall. You know what I mean? It's not going to be as obvious as it was yesterday, 9 times out of 10 in 2020, when that lady called the Los Angeles niggers or something like that. They don't do that no more. You know what I mean? They don't do that more. They make you get a college degree. They make you go to trade school. They make you get a license. They make you pay a licensing fee. They make you get insurance. You know what I mean? They make you get 14 letters of references. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you, the game we play. And I'm going to tell you what somebody told me after the Houston event. After the Houston event, which was June, right? The Jamal Charlo fight in Houston, Texas. Someone came up to me in boxing and came up to me and said it was during the Keith Thurman Manny Pacquiao fight. Someone came up to me and says, Fred, they don't mind you talking. They don't mind you talking at all. But when you can galvanize the spirit and inspire 200 black people to show up and fight for the same cause, they fear that. They don't care if you talk shit on your YouTube channel. What really matters is that you have the power to inspire and encourage people to assemble. And that's what they fear. And obviously, you know, I went blow for blow and willingly gave up my credentials. I rather be me. I'd rather be a freelancer. I'd rather be a fan that has a big YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? We'll just call it that. I'm not an expert on boxing, nor am I a historian. So, and once fighters and promoters fully grasp the realities and the gravity of the situation that they're in, then they'll get it. You understand what I'm saying? You want to take it a step further. P. Diddy put the Grammys on notice. I'm giving you 365 days to get this shit right. If you don't get this shit right, we're pulling our resources. Just being 100 with you. Earl Spence is a WBC champion at the welterweight division, the hottest fighter in the welterweight division. Give the belt back to Shawn Porter. See what happens. PBC will work tirelessly to get him off that belt. They did. It was no rematch clause, and it was no rematch clause in the Earl Spence fight. And it was a unification bout. That doesn't happen in the boxing circles. There's a rematch clause on Tyson Fury's lineal belt. Mysterious lineal belt. So at the end of the day, man, does he deserve to get nominated? 100%. It's not even like a 99.9%. You understand what I'm saying? And Derrick James knows what's going on. I saw that. I heard that interview with him talking to Dante. Great interview, one of the best interviews I've seen, including my interviews with Derrick James. You understand what I'm saying? I thought Dante
You know what I mean? It was like a man. It was a great interview. Just go to Dante's Boxing Nation and watch that interview. It was very eloquent. And we got to pull our resources. And I don't know how and when they want to do it. You know what I mean? You see that picture behind me, right? Right. That's that's ultimately what I believe in. You understand what I'm saying and how I want to go about things. You know what I mean? Malcolm X um, um, was a man that said you got to go out and get it. If they don't give it to you, you got to take it. You know what I mean? You got to work. You got to work in the midnight hours to get stronger, faster, more intelligent. And then when opportunity comes for you to seize your opportunity, for you to seize your assets, for you to seize what you ultimately deserve, you go and take it. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, these are just awards that really have minimal merit. However, it validates who you are to your circle of influence and to your contemporaries, and it's obviously a um, nice thing to have. And I mean, I'll be remiss if I say that I'm not a man who doesn't find satisfaction in awards, because if you look behind me, you see a Teacher of the Year award, multiple degrees, and if you look around my office, you'll see tons of other awards as well that I've actually accomplished, and it feels good. But at the end of the day, it's about legacy and generational wealth. You know what I mean? So that's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate laugh in the face. Ha ha, I got you. Ha ha, I beat the system. You understand what I'm saying? That's the ultimate goal in this. And if I had a vote, shit, the mailman's here. If I had a vote, yeah, the mailman just got here. If I had a vote, I obviously would vote for Derrick James, but obviously it's the Good Boys Club. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the realities of it. You understand? But as I tell you guys in my YouTube videos all the time, and if you talk to me in person, it's the realities of the situation. They not gonna call you nigga. They don't call you the N word to your face anymore. They don't do that. It's 2020, man. They don't want to get punched in the face. They don't want to go to the hospital for a couple of days. They don't want to have reconstructive surgery on their nose. They don't want to lose their job because of public scrutiny. They don't do that no more. They just say Earl Spence got to fight more than twice a year now. Even though their fighters only fought twice that year. You understand? They don't, I'm telling you, dog. I know it. I've lived it. You understand? And just so it can hit home, there isn't 10 media members in America. I would say less than that. More decorated than I am in terms of getting a white man's award. I have a day. I just thought about this the other day. I ain't thought about this in 15 years. I have a day named after me in DeWarty, California, from the mayor. Signed. I don't even have that award up in my office. I don't even know where the fuck is that. You understand? And yet, their biggest fear is me assembling people that look like me with the power of influence. Diddy got on that DS in front of Clyde Davis in his museum and said, if y'all don't get this right in 365 days, we moving on. And at the end of the day, that's the way our fighters should be. You understand what I'm saying? And we'll see where it goes, man. I'm only speaking truth, and I'm only speaking to, you know what I mean, the spirit of an alpha male, the spirit of a man that believes that he is fearless. You understand what I'm saying? And you know what I mean, it ain't nothing Derrick James can't get over, man. Derrick James is bigger than this. You understand? He got the two hottest fighters in the world right now. You know what I mean? Jamel Charlo is the king. Obviously, he just became, with J-Rock loss, he just became, again, the king of the 154-pound division, and Earl Spence is arguably top 3 pound for pound best fighter in the world. So he got all the cards in the deck, no matter how many awards that they give other people. Derrick James is still the most recognized, not the most, but arguably the most recognizable and the most polished trainer in boxing today, based off of the merits of his fighters. So, anyhow, man, um, if you ask me who would I give trainer of the year, it's either JD's or Derrick James. I'll be honest. You understand what I'm saying. Um, um, you can go either way. Those are my two finalists. Those are the only two people that need to be nominated. You understand what I'm saying? So, anyhow, man, and let this be a lesson to everybody. If you're waiting for acceptance, they're gonna give it to you in a remedial place. All right. They only gonna give you your acceptance letter when they're already 4 steps ahead of you. They're already going to give you your acceptance letter to get your undergraduate degree when they've already accomplished their master's degree. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to give you your acceptance letter when they've already sold out or got the deal done at the MGM to put your fight on. And that's going to go over a lot of people's head. You're not going to get where the fuck I'm going, but these are the actual facts. So, barbershop conversation, man. You guys have a motherfucking splendid day. And Derrick James, you or JD's are definitely the trainer of the year, by most people accounts, and more importantly, by the people who matter. All those black people that supported Earl Spence in Dallas, Texas. All those black people that supported Jamal Charlo in Houston, Texas. All the black people. God damn! Shout out to all the black people, man. That came out to L.A. to support Earl Spence. I would say about 30%, 20% of the people that came amongst the 300 people that showed up for the event I put on for Earl Spence. And the Earl Spence fight here, September 28th. 20% of them were from Dallas or some part of Texas. You understand? Well, I should say out of state. At least 30% of them were. So you understand? They don't like that shit. They don't like the fact that probably Derrick James basically has power. You know what I mean? Maybe he should start flexing it. There's nothing they could do because they need the sanctioning fees to exist. You know what I mean? You saw what Canelo did. Canelo said, fuck with me. You don't fuck with me, fuck you. You know what I mean? So anyhow, man, it's man, I'm gonna say that for another video. Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. And as I say, they fear you when they can't control you. Listen to words that are coming out my mouth. I'm not talking to the people that's going to detract from this video and say, oh, don't give a fuck. I really, really don't care. You know what I mean? I'm talking to the people that have the power of influence in the sport of boxing. What you going to do with your power? You going to succumb to the WBC, or are you going to succumb to them and say and believe you're not worthy? I'm just saying. Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.